Welcome back to Sakura Gamer, everyone. In the last episode, Clover snuck up on Nekohime while she was working and is starting to read over her shoulder, and Clover smiles mischievously.
You know, Nobuka's based on me. If anybody has a right to read about her first time, it's me.
But I haven't even finished editing it yet.
Then I'll give you some suggestions, if I could speak English.
I want to look over it myself first.
So you can touch yourself while thinking about poor Nobuka's flower oozing sweet nectar all over.
Shut up! If I weren't holding my laptop, I'd put my fingers in my ears. Clover seems to have recovered from her ordeal yesterday. I thought seeing such a cute, helpless side of her was a little strange at first, but now I'm beginning to wish that blushy, shuddering Clover was back. She's easier to deal with than the teasing one who knows where all my weak points are and exploits them shamelessly for maximum damage.
I still can't believe it. You're so pure and innocent, but you've been writing filth. Maybe this whole time you've actually been a huge pervert.
I'm not a pervert. I'm not even all that interested in sex.
My hips are moving on their own, moaned Nobuko, as Tsubaki's fingers continue to rub the inner walls of her tightening.
No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
I wonder what your parents would think about all of this, Nekohime. Look how far their cute, precious little daughter has fallen.
Clover, if you tell my parents about this, I will kill you.
With what? Your embarrassment?
No, I'll smother you to death with this pillow. I mean it. I don't think I've ever wanted to kill someone as much as I want to kill Clover right now. Aw. The next day. I think that should take care of it. I yawn and stretch, raising my arms above my head. The joints in my elbows click alarmingly. Maybe it's a sign. I should drink more milk. I've been holed up in my room the last 8 hours, working on those extra scenes for
Miko Maid.
I almost said Milko Maid. Never mind.
You got that Milk Spheres line in your head?
Well, she just mentioned milk too, so I'm all kerfuffled now. Now I'm proud to say the whole script has been finished, including branches and alternate scenes. The final story is around 45,000 characters, which is a little longer than originally anticipated, but that shouldn't be a problem. If anything, I'm sure most people would consider it a bonus. With the writing complete, I have to start programming it together. I have less than a week, but it shouldn't prove too difficult of a challenge. Scripting a visual novel is incredibly easy if you format everything correctly. The most time-consuming part will be defining the characters and altering their expressions. But I'm sure I can do it. No, I will do it.
And then you hit a bug.
Failure is not an option.
And then you hit a bug.
Yeah. A couple of days later, the script has been proofread and fully implemented into the visual novel engine. The sprites and backgrounds have all been inserted too. I've coded in the character expressions and everything seems to be working fine. Now all I'm waiting for is the last music track and a couple of CGs. When these elements have been delivered, the entire visual novel will be finished. Miko Maid is nearing completion. I can hardly believe it. The three of us worked really hard. All of our sweat and blood and tears went into this product, and soon we'll be and soon we'll be able to unveil it to the general public.
The seriously unwashed masses.
I'm so excited I can hardly eat my breakfast that morning.
Hey, Nekohime?
Clover glances at me curiously, setting her chopsticks down to one side. There's a grain of rice stuck to her cheek, but I don't point it out. Under normal circumstances I would, with a small sigh and a roll of my eyes, but the circumstances right now are anything but normal, even if some things are still the same. Clover's a good cook, but she's quite a messy eater. She slurps her miso soup, picks her teeth with loose fish bones, and always gets rice stuck to her face.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
But you keep pushing your rice porridge around in your bowl. Doesn't it taste good? Do you feel sick?
Suki gets to her feet and presses the palm of her hand against my forehead.
I don't think you have a temperature.
No, that's not it. I can't let myself get sick now. Not when we've come so far. I wouldn't.
I just realized Suki's pants are also an American flag.
I guess. It's a star and stripes, but wrong color.
That's the spirit.
Suki giggles and sits back down. Clover, meanwhile, gives me a hearty slap on the back. She slaps with a little too much enthusiasm, actually. Ow! Honestly, it's kind of painful.
Oh, Nekohime.
Suki smiles, idly coiling a strand of black hair around one finger.
You act so cool and aloof, but you might even be more passionate than we are.
Well, I like giving things my all.
I can tell. You're a really hard worker.
And our hard work is almost finished. That's what I was thinking about.
Are you so excited you can't eat?
Something like that. I just keep thinking, soon we'll be at Manga Market selling our game to hundreds of people. I press a hand against my chest. I'm so happy. I can't sleep, and I can't think, and I can't eat.
Hey now, we're glad you're happy, but that doesn't sound very healthy. That's right, you might be overthinking things a little too much.
Maybe. I do that a lot.
You're still the same old Nekohime we know and love.
I'm not that old.
It's a figure of speech. But you do look quite tired. Do you want a sip of my coffee?
No, thank you.
But black coffee is the best for giving you energy.
I pull a face. Coffee is bitter, particularly black coffee. I can't stand bitter things. The world is bitter enough as it is. Oh, God.
Oh my god, write poetry, emo kid.
I'd rather eat dirt. Someone once told me it tasted like Sprite, and it would probably taste better.
Suit yourself. Sprite, really? That's weird.
Suki picks up her coffee
What kind of weird dirt have you been eating?
and elegantly takes a sip.
I think black coffee has a very mature, refined flavor. It's the pinnacle of mankind's achievements. Yeah, fuck, heart rate monitors and all that shit.
Whatever. You can say what you want, but I know the truth. Nobody really likes coffee.
Maybe little girls like you don't, who only drink hot chocolate.
There's nothing wrong with hot chocolate.
In fact, if you dump it into your coffee, it's fantastic. Of course
Ooh,
not.
That does sound good.
If you're 5.
Why, you... I grit my teeth together. People can insult me all they want, but insulting sugar? That's taking it a step too far. Sugar is delicious, and it's the only thing that gets me out of bed in the mornings. At least it was. Until I started making this visual novel. It gave me a new reason to live. A purpose, if you will. And now it's nearly over. Maybe that's why I feel so weird this morning. It's not anxiety over the thought of people reading my visual novel, though. Though, I must admit, I am a little anxious. It's anxiety over what I'll do next with my life. I've never felt this fulfilled before. Not ever. The visual novel anchored me. It gave me a goal, something to strive for. Without it, what will I do?
Hey, Nekohime.
What?
Don't even think about getting mopey on us.
How could you tell?
We're friends. Of course we can tell.
Clover...
It's still way too early to start worrying. I have to finish up the last few CGs. Clover has to work on that final song. You need to proofread the script a few times for spelling errors. And we still need to work on all the decorations for our stall. Since we're going to Manga Market, we have to dress up our stall to be as eye-catching as possible. Ooh, that sounds like fun! Can we create a poster? That's the plan, in fact.
Suki's eyes glimmer.
I think we should, right now. Really? Yep. I bought some paint supplies and poster boards, so all we need to do is get the creative juices flowing.
But I'm not very good at drawing.
When I paint, I always go out of the lines. My students are better at painting than I am. That's fine. You two can always give me some ideas. Since we worked on this visual novel together, I want us to work on the poster together. It'll be a bonding experience. And...
Suki gets to her feet and ruffles the top of my head.
You'll be so busy you won't be able to worry.
Is Suki doing this for my sake? She's trying to take my mind off things. I didn't trust Suki at first, but she really is a nice girl. Aw, get married. Or don't.
There's no better sight than pretty young girls in their bikinis.
Giving it some more thought, maybe Suki isn't that nice after all. I can feel my face flushing. I'm still not used to wearing this bikini or showing off so much skin.
Yes, you're both such charming maidens. Thank you very much.
I pout, puffing out my cheeks like a squirrel might. Was this just a ploy to get us into our bikinis?
Well, maybe.
Suki, you're such a bad girl.
I know.
Suki licks her lips seductively.
But you love it, don't you?
No, I don't love it at all.
Not even a little bit.
Well...
Relax, Nekohime.
Clover snakes behind me and takes hold of my wrists with both hands. Hey, what are you... Clover raises my arms in the air, so I'm poised like a cross. There's something familiar about this position. Is that the famous pose from Titanic?
Titanic.
Titanic. Right.
Exactly. Fly, Rosemary.
I'm no Rosemary.
But can't you feel the wind in your hair? Isn't it great?
It does feel quite nice, actually. It's a pleasant day, and the sunshine shimmers down from above. It warms the top of my head and my bare shoulders. I'm going to get a tan if I'm not careful. Oh no. A gentle breeze toys with my hair. My bare toes curl against the warm grass. That's a nice feeling. I shiver. With Clover's fingers about my wrists and the sunlight on my skin, it really does feel good. During moments like this, I have to wonder, why do I stay cooped up inside all day?
Because that's where the video games are.
It is. The birds in the trees twitter in the background. It's almost like they're thinking too.
Anyway, enough messing around.
Whoops.
As you can see, I have the poster boards and paint buckets all set up.
So you do.
Ooh, look at all the pretty colors.
Are we going to get a CG of them all splattered in paint? Clover's eyes light up. She relinquishes her hold on my wrists and starts examining the veritable cornucopia of art supplies arranged on the grass. When Suki says she bought paints, she wasn't joking. There really are a lot of paints, in all different colors, too. There are the primary colors, red, blue, and yellow, but there are other, more interesting shades, too. Meadow green, shimmering silver, princess pink, imaginative indigo, blood orange. Oh,
It's red. She's so pretentious. Blood orange. It's fucking red.
Also, she gave 3 alliterations. Why not finish that off? I'm not trying to be pretentious.
She completed the meme.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a meme?
Yes, that is
I thought you were just calling her pretentious and she somehow called that.
No, that's a I can't remember what show it was, but it's I want to say it's that one costuming Face Off maybe. But like there was this designer and they were going through a fabric store and she's like talking about all the colors and she's like, I really like this blood orange, and in an interview one of the other fashion designers is like, she's so pretentious, it's fucking red.
Aw. I thought you were just making that up on the spot.
Oh
that
god,
was really
no.
good. I was dying. Anyway, I'm just reading the labels on the paint buckets. How much did all this cost? Suki waves one arm carelessly.
Money is no object when it comes to making a masterpiece.
I think it is an object. I don't want to end up like Van Gogh.
So, my girls,
Suki smiles, picking up a paintbrush in both hands.
let's make a start on the art.
Called it. Why is she holding her boobs?
It's a solid question. Also, that is not how paint works. How did it get under her bikini? How did it get under their bikinis? Plural. All over the place. And somehow not in her socks.
Which Sakura game was it when we had to deal with a gooey monster? Because this is exactly what it reminds me of. Multiple ones, really?
Yeah, there was Sakura Angels, I think, and Sakura Spirit.
Well, in Spirit, there was a girl coated in chocolate.
Yes, but there were also slime monsters.
Were there?
Yes, there were 5 of them, and I voiced them all.
Oh, the 4 ladies. Okay, I forgot they were slime monsters. Anyway, also someone's been spanking Suki's butt because she has that red welt on it.
How does she have paint on her neck, but not on her bikini tie?
Huh. I think you two did this on purpose.
How does she have paint under her bikini, but it's not entirely saturated?
Now, how on earth did this happen? I would like to know that too, Nekohime. When Suki said she was going to make art, I didn't expect she meant performance art. This kind of art is so raunchy. It would never be accepted into any art exhibit. You have not been.
Wanna bet?
Jeez, it's art exhibitionism, more like.
That would be an entire fucking genre. Suki, that tickles. Come on now, Clover. The fun is only just beginning.
Except right now it's ending because we have to end our recording session. How's that for a segue? We'll probably continue Sakura Gamer since we've now done 16 episodes in a row, and I need to save time due to the fact that I'm writing some stuff for IGN Entertainment, so I don't have time to do 20-minute episodes and full editing sessions. So a winner is you. More painted boobs. Enjoy.
Yay? Oh, you mean more painted milk spheres? With saturated nipples?
We are of one mind. I almost said that myself. Milk spheres. Thank you all very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow for another episode.
I really wish you guys could see the look on Pyro's face when he comes up to those words.
I'm not doing face cam just for milk spheres. Well, maybe at the end of the series.
Porn!